Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeff White Fitness Solutions. I want to thank you for checking out this video today. And today I want to talk about something I have never talked about before, and that is body game. Now, my name of the channel is Jeff White Fitness Solutions. And when I say fitness, I'm talking physical, mental, spiritual, and financial fitness. And I was a personal trainer many years ago, and I'm always been into fitness. But I never talked about this term or this perspective of it, which is body game. Now, let me say this: I am 56 years old and I've been working out pretty much my entire life. And I want to give a special shout out to the individuals who really brought this to the forefront. First off, it's going to be Rom Wills. Then there's Noto Content, Top Tier Man, MJ Get Right, Austin Durham, and there's a couple others. Luther V is another one too. These guys give some really excellent pointers and tips about body game, but I want to look at it from a different perspective. I want to look at it from an older gentleman's perspective, because a lot of times people talk about body game, pertaining to how it affects people in their relationships and dealing with the opposite sex, which is cool. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But we have to look at it also from the aspect of your health and how important it is to all aspects of your life. So that's what I want to do today. So before I get started, I want to thank you guys for checking this out. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and please like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's go. Now, before I even get started, I just want to say that I do have an idea of what I'm talking about, because I don't know about you guys, especially when I was younger, when someone older would try to tell me something, I would take a look at them and be like, man, you haven't even experienced what you're talking about, so why should I listen to you? So before we even get started, I just want to show you two pictures. The first one I want to show you is the picture on the right. That is me back in 2001, coming out of the water of a triathlon. As you can see, it's called the Florida Challenge Triathlon. And that is a 1.2-mile swim I just finished. Then I had to do a 56-mile bike, then a 13-mile run. I was a triathlete for over 20 years. And as I said, that is in 2001. You can zoom in on that picture, you can see the date. And some people weren't even born yet. As you can clearly see, I was really into fitness and exercise and working out way back then. Now, the second picture is me from last year, and I've been an avid weightlifter since I was a teenager. And that's it right there. And then you can see me today. It is January 2025, and I still work out. I'm not in the best shape I was back then, the peak condition, but for 56 years old, I ain't bad. So I'm straight. But what I want to say is the body game is so important to your overall health. And what I mean by that is it's not just about, getting attention from the opposite sex. It's about your health. See, as you age, you want to start paying more attention to how you feel in your body. And when you go to the doctor, if you get a clean bill of health. Me personally, I have never been on any medication for a long term. If I get a sinus infection or something like that, I'll take medication. But I'm not on any medication, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. And body game can help you with that, because you are focused on your body and taking care of yourself. So what I've learned over the years is body game helps you physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. And the physical aspect is self-explanatory. You're physically fit. Mentally, it helps you because you have more self-confidence in yourself, and you can handle any situation that comes your way. Spiritually, I believe it helps you because it keeps you more grounded and down to earth. And financially, well, I was a personal trainer. I became a personal trainer after I really got into health and fitness. And financially, it can help you with all different types of things. It can even help you on your regular job, help you get promotions and things of that nature, because people perceive you as more overall better person for whatever reason. They think you're in better shape, they think you're more disciplined, things of that nature. So it can help you in all different types of ways. Another thing it can do is it can help you have increased energy, which is crucial as you age. it's critical that we keep moving because as you get older, your joints start to hurt, your body starts to slow down. But if you practice body game, which is basically working out and exercise, that can really help keep your energy levels up, which is critical as you age. And I'm going to tell you something else too. When you're young, like in your teens, 20s, and maybe even early 30s, your body can bounce back from things pretty quickly. But if you don't take care of yourself, all those negative things that you're doing to your body, they tend to build up over time. And I've seen it. I've personally seen it. When a person hits 40, 45, 50, their body starts to break down. And a lot of times they don't even realize why. They think it's just because they're getting older. It's because of the bad habits that a lot of us have had over the years. They start to catch up with you. I've been a holistic lifestyle for many years now. I don't eat a lot of processed foods. Um, I drink a lot of water. I don't drink too much soda. I do every now and then, but there's nothing out of the ordinary. But I'm really into maintaining good health, and I stay away from a lot of bad foods and bad lifestyle habits. So these are just some of the amazing benefits of body game that you, as an older person, really need to pay attention to. And if you're in your 20s and even early 30s, you really want to start paying attention to your body and things that you need to do to make sure you stay healthy as you get older. All right, y'all. So here go a couple more pictures, and these are two separate races. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard of Ironman, Ironman triathlon. Well, this is a 70.3, which is a half Ironman, 1.2 mile swim, 56-mile bike, 13-mile run. That was my specialty. I've done maybe 20 of those races over the years, but I know a lot of content creators, they talk about lifting weights and how important it is, and I agree. But just FYI, I only lifted 2 days a week for years because I did a lot of swimming. And swimming is very, very underrated as far as helping your upper body. It's great for the shoulders, it's great for the back. Conditioning, of course, it gets you cut up and it helps with your symmetry as well. But that's just another story. So basically the point is, find an exercise or workout you like to do and do that, and that's still going to help you improve your body for body gain. But one thing I want to say right here is, as we age, you must be aware of the changes that will happen in your body. See, when you're in your teens and 20s, you feel invincible, like you're going to be like this forever. And as I said, guys, I'm 56 years old, and that ain't true. Your body changes, and you have to be aware of the changes and understand that they are natural. But the key is to do the things you can to keep your body healthy so you can lessen the effects of those changes. Now, one change that we all have to be aware of as men is changes in testosterone levels. And let's keep it real, y'all. We ain't trying to hear that. We want to keep our testosterone levels high. So to do that, you must stay in shape. You must maintain a reasonable, good portion of health. You must maintain a good body weight, and you have to stay fit. If you don't stay fit and you let yourself go, you're going to lose that testosterone. So you want to keep that healthy weight. You want to keep doing squats. That's very important. Lower body exercises is key to maintaining your testosterone levels. And this is really important. Make sure you're getting your protein. You got to eat that protein. And on a side note, I believe there's something going on with the food, because they say the men of today have lower testosterone levels, and I wonder if that has something to do with the foods. I believe it does. So you want to make a conscious effort to make sure you're getting your protein and eat foods that have protein, whether it's meat sources or vegetable sources. Make sure you get that protein every single day. Helps your testosterone and it helps your muscles also. Another thing again is you're gonna gain weight. One thing that I noticed that we do as a society is, when we're kids, we're out playing. Well, when I was a kid, we were outside playing all day. Today, people are out in the house. They're playing video games. They're watching television. they're snacking while they do that for hours and hours and hours, day in, day out. That is killing your body. And as I said before, when you're young, your body, you can snap back, you feel invincible. But as you age, and I've seen this firsthand, when a person hits their 40s, 45, 50, boom, their body falls apart. And you don't really understand why, but it's because of the long term effect you did of eating bad foods and having an unhealthy lifestyle. It's critical, even at your age now, if you're in your teens and 20s, maintain healthy habits, because when you get my age, you'll be so glad you did. Because if you fall out of shape, you start getting these bad um, sicknesses and ailments. Is hard to overcome them. It's very hard to overcome them. So you want to maintain now. And if you're sick now and you're around my age and you're sick now, one of the best things you can do is just get up and start working out. And something even as simple as walking is going to be huge for you. Walking is amazing. It is one of the most amazing exercises you can do. So you want to make sure you do that. So another thing you want to make sure you do as we age is make sure your body gets the nutrients it needs. Now, one thing I noticed about the content creators of today, when they talk about body game, they talk about, just make sure you eat a clean diet, get your fruits and vegetables and, stuff like that, which is great. But you want to take it a step further and make sure you're getting the all the nutrients that your body needs. See, a lot of times people will just eat the same diet all the time because it helps them maintain a healthy weight, which I totally get. You want to keep that six pack, so you're going to eat a certain range of foods. However, your body still needs those micronutrients. It still needs that magnesium, that manganese. It still needs to make sure you get that vitamin A, that vitamin C, that all of that stuff, all of it. So you want to make sure you eat a variety of foods to ensure your body gets what it needs. Because again, over time, if your body doesn't have the nutrients it needs, it's going to have those nutrient deficiencies, and that can come out in a variety of different ways. Some nutrient imbalances or nutrient deficiencies, they can come across as like some type of health issue or sickness, but in reality, you just need the nutrients. So make sure you're eating a variety of healthy, clean food on a consistent basis to make sure that you're getting what you need. So for example, if you're a person who loves broccoli, you want to eat broccoli all the time, sometimes switch that up with some spinach, or switch it up with some kale, or switch it up with romaine lettuce, something like that. If you're a person who loves to eat, chicken breast, nothing wrong with that. Throw some fish on that sometimes too. Switch it up and eat fish. For a snack, eat some mixed nuts, because that has a lot of protein in it too. So you want to make sure you're getting the foods you need and the micronutrients that your body needs, because over time, that's what really matters. That clean bill of health. When you go to the doctor and they say, okay, you don't have high blood pressure, your cholesterol is good, you don't have arthritis, you don't have inflammation. You want to make sure your body has a clean bill of health. And these are the key things that you must do. Okay, so here are just a few more tips and things that we can take for going forward as far as body game and our overall health. First off, body game is a lifestyle. Please don't think, oh, I'm going to work out for a month or 6 months and then I'm going to be straight and then that's it. No, this is a lifestyle. This is your life, period. And a really good way to see if you can handle the workout load that you want to do is simply ask yourself, can I do this workout for the rest of my life? It's just that simple. Can you go to the gym for 2 hours a day for the rest of your life? If the answer is no, don't do it. Can you work out for 45 minutes every day for the rest of your life? You might be able to. Now, me personally, I will say this. I work out 7 days a week. Now, some of you may be saying, you work out 7 days a week? That's nuts. Well, see, here's the difference though. I count walking as a workout. I count a 30-minute walk as a workout. So yes, I work out 7 days a week. I may lift weights 2 to 3 days a week. I might ride my indoor trainer, you know, 2 or 3 days a week, that's fine. But yes, the days I don't do that, I just go for a walk. And again, walking is so underrated. It's crazy. When I was really deep into triathlon in my heyday, I always thought walking was a waste of time and energy. But as you get older and you realize, maybe your knees just can't handle that running like it used to, walking is fantastic. And another thing I'm gonna say real quick about walking, and I do have it on here. Walking 30 to 60 minutes every day or daily. Do go outside and do it. And the reason I say that is because it has many other benefits than just the exercise itself. If you go outside and walk, you are getting fresh air. See, a lot of people don't realize that indoor air can be up to 8 to 10 times more polluted than outdoor air. Indoor air can be up to 8 to 10 times more polluted than outdoor air. I mean, think about it. You have the cleaning chemicals. If you have a carpet, if there's pesticides, the furniture can give off formaldehyde. It's all these little things that can make you sick over time. I'm talking over a period of 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You don't realize the effect these things can have on your body over time. So let's say you go outside and you walk. You're getting fresh air. That's number one. Number two, you're getting out, you're getting into nature. That can help lower your stress levels because it can help you get your mind off of stuff. And then last but certainly not least, you're getting that vitamin D. People don't realize how important vitamin D is to the overall health of the body. Vitamin D is key for the immune system. So those little things can help you maintain good health. Oh, one more thing about walking. When you walk, you're helping your body get back into that natural alignment. You're helping your blood flow, your circulation, because a lot of us, we sit down all day and your body gets stiff. And when you get up and you walk, you can help alleviate some of those muscle imbalances that you have when you're sitting all day. And again, this is over time, over a period of years. So all these little things you don't think about are key for maintaining good health and can be essential for body gain over the long haul. I'm talking long term here, guys. All right. So again, next, you want to make healthy eating a top priority. That should be number one. Because as I said, I've seen it time and time again. People you think are indestructible in their teens and 20s and early 30s, by their 40s, boom, it's like all hell done broke loose and their bodies are falling apart. And you do not want to be that person who is 50, 60, 70 years old and you're on 8, 9 different medications and you can barely get out of bed and you can't eat certain food because the doctor says you can't. You want to not eat food not because the doctor says you can't, because you don't want to. I don't want to eat fried chicken. It's not because the doctor says I can't. But you don't want to get to the point where the doctor says if you eat one more chicken McNugget, it's going to put your cholesterol over the edge and it could kill you. Can you imagine if you're eating a certain food your whole life and then the doctor tells you can't eat it no more because it could kill you? That's torture. That's straight torture. So eat as clean as you can. But if you want to eat that junk food every now and then you'll be able to do it. But you don't want to get to the point where the doctor says you can't. So start now controlling what you eat, maintaining a healthy diet and eating healthy foods every single day. Eat those first. I'm gonna be honest with you, and people who know me know that I have a sweet tooth. I love chocolate. Chocolate cake is my thing. But what I'll do, I don't eat it all the time, but when I do eat it, I make sure I eat my healthy stuff first, so I'm full. So then when I want to eat that cake or whatever, I don't want to eat as much because I'm already full. So it's little things like that can help you. All right. Another thing that we must do as we age is you want to make sure you stretch. Stretching is so important. And as a triathlete, I learned that the hard way. I was a certified yoga instructor for a little bit, and I stumbled into it because I was always looking for ways to help maintain my health and prevent injuries and all that stuff. And I remember watching some yoga shows back in the day, and I was like, let me go and try this. I think this is soft. Yoga and stretching is just, that ain't manly. So the first thing I did it's called the child's pose, where you put your arms out and your head down. And man, I'm gonna tell you, I felt the tension just ease out of my shoulders. And right then I knew I was hooked, because swimming, that repetitive movement, it really, impacts your shoulders. And I was like, oh my God, how did I not know this before? So stretching is so important, especially as you age. You see people who are stiff and they have no mobility, they can't touch their toes. You don't want to be that person. If you don't stretch now, start stretching. If you can't touch your toes right now, that's okay. Just start doing the movement to loosen your body, get those secondary muscles working, and then eventually you'll be able to get a little more limber, and that's going to help you maintain your body and be able to function as a normal person. You don't want to be so hunched over and you can't do anything because of you limited mobility. And that is how you get injured also, because you just don't have that mobility. Stretching is key. I don't care how old you are, start stretching now, because it's going to be beneficial in more ways you can ever imagine. And I stretch every single day now. Okay. Now, this last thing, or last two things, get your sleep. Make sure you get sleep every single night. I say, they say 8 hours of sleep. I say some people can get by on 6 or 7, but make sure you get your sleep, because when you sleep, that's when your body repairs itself on the inside. That's when the body gets rid of the cellular waste that's in your body. That's when your body cleans itself out. So make sure you get your sleep. I used to be a stockbroker back in the day, and the phrase back then was, you'll rest, or we'll rest when we're dead. And I hate that phrase with a passion, because as you get older, you realize how important that sleep is to your body. And as athletes, look at pro athletes, they'll tell you how much sleep they get. On most pro athletes, I know Jordan and Rodman, they didn't need much sleep, but on average, you got to get your sleep. So make sure you get your sleep every single night. If you got to take a nap during the day, knock yourself out. Literally, take a nap. All right. And last but certainly not least, and I kind of touched on this before, but focus on the inside of your body as much as the outside. You want to go to the doctor and make sure that your cholesterol is good, no high blood pressure, no diabetes, no gout. You don't want to be older and having all these health issues. You don't want to be older and have to take 3, 4, 5 medications. And you know the worst part of these medications is, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on them for the rest of your life. They have crazy side effects and they're expensive. I mean, no. And as I said before, guys, I am not on any medication. Now, if I have to take medication for like a sinus infection or a major cold or, whatever, I'll do it. But I don't do it. And I'll tell you another secret too. I haven't had a flu shot in 30 years. I did not get the vaccine a couple years ago, because I believe in having a strong, healthy immune system is the key. And you want to do that by eating healthy foods, getting your rest, getting your exercise. And I take a lot of I drink a lot of consume a lot of spices. I do a lot of turmeric, I do a lot of ginger, cinnamon, things of that nature. I take it every morning. A cup of apple cider vinegar, and room temperature water, and I mix my spices. I drink that every morning, every single morning. But you have to find out what's going to work best for you. But again, the key is starting now to maintain your body and do everything you can to ensure that your body's getting the nutrients it needs and the rest it needs. Because when you get older, you really understand and be thankful that you did. All right, guys, if you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for checking out this video. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your perspective on this. Tell me if you agree, you disagree. Tell me what you think. And remember, I'm coming at this as a perspective from an older person. Now, I know that the body game videos, a lot of them, they talk about the attention you get from the opposite sex and attracting the opposite sex. And a lot of people don't believe it and say, it's just not true. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in my 50s and the attention is still there. I'm not out there trying to do anything because I'm a happily married man, but I'm gonna be honest with you. the attention doesn't stop. The positive interactions, they continue. So even if you're older, you will get attention from women of all ages. You can believe it or not, I don't care. And I'm not, I'm not the best body and all, I'm not the best looking guy, but I can tell you that body game does have its benefits. And to be honest with you, that's how I met my wife. She approached me first because she liked how my body was, to be honest with you. And that's how we started dating, and then we eventually got married. So trust me when I say body game is real. You don't have to believe it if you don't want to. That's on you. Anyway, thanks for checking out this video. I do have some products I like to sell. I'm a published author. You can see one of my books there, and it is titled The Three Pillars of Strength: Increasing Your Physical, Mental, and Spiritual Fitness. This is the first book I ever wrote, and this book was voted as best self-help book back in 2015. And you can see me. That's me on the back right there running. That's me running. And I also have some online courses. You can see one right there. It's called the Success Principles 101, a Peak Performance Guide. As I said, I'm all about being the best you can be physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. And body game is one of the keys to achieving all of those goals. Once you have your fit body, your mind is going to be a little more fit. You're going to be a little more alert. You're going to be more confident. That's going to help you strive to achieve what you want to achieve. And also a body game, it's a long-term game, just in short term. So when you have that mentality of, I'm going to do this, it's going to take time. I get that. You can apply that to other aspects of your life, such as achieving goals, because most goals don't happen overnight. You got to be mentally and physically prepared to do the work and do the grind to get what you want. And the body game will help you get there. All right, guys. So, hey, thank you for watching. You guys take care. Again, I'm not the body game expert. I don't really talk about body game like that. I talk about health and fitness, but not body game. But I always want to just do one video about it. And again, shout out to Ron Wills. He's the guy who is the expert. Noto was good on this too, and all the other guys I talked about in the beginning. Check out their videos. They got it going on, and I enjoy watching their content too. All right, guys, you take care and you be safe, and let's get it in 2025. All right, guys, peace out.